Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, your favorite tarot reader, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how he views your beauty for the person on your mind. Have you ever felt like someone's secretly against you, where there's a weird energy there and you just can't figure out why? Well, that happened to me recently with friendship drama, and I know you love a little tea, so I'll share without giving too much away. And let me tell you, what I discovered completely shocked me. To get clarity, I tried something that actually works thanks to today's video partner, Psychic Source. Some friends of mine started having their own conversations without me. At first, I tried to not take it personally, but then the little petty, passive-aggressive comments and jabs started. Someone else pointed this out to me, and I realized something is off. So that's when I booked 3 different psychics and Psychic Source to see if I'd get similar messages, and I did. The first psychic told me that one of them basically stopped me from growing the other friendships and that they're not real friends. The second psychic said something very similar, that they're fake, shallow, jealous, and that I intimidate them, which I didn't expect. She said that they act helpful but aren't really supportive, which is such weird behavior in my opinion. Now, the third psychic told me something that literally blew my mind. She revealed that gossip twisted how they saw me and that others' lies had affected the group dynamic. And I just don't get why you would believe somebody else's lies over asking me the truth. Suddenly, I could see my blind spots and who I couldn't trust. I didn't want to stop with just one reading. I wanted to be sure. After talking to all the 3 different psychics, what amazed me was how their insights lined up. Each one gave me a piece of the puzzle that helped me see the bigger picture. That is the beauty of Psychic Source. You're not limited to one style or one perspective. You can choose how you want your reading, whether by phone, video, or chat, whatever feels most comfortable. And because only 2% of applicants are accepted, you know you're connecting with someone truly gifted. And if it doesn't resonate, they have a satisfaction guarantee. Their accuracy was scary in the best way. They knew exactly what happened as if they were there, and it helped me see the situation clearly. If you need answers like me about love, career, or anything in life, Psychic Source is hooking up new customers in my community with a special deal. Use my code Siren at trypsychicsource.com/Siren when checking out, or you can use my link in the description box below at trypsychicsource.com/Siren. For a limited time, you can get 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. That's up to a $240 value. No other service comes close to offering this kind of deal. Don't wait, find the clarity you need today. They also donate 1% of your purchase to charity, which I really respect and admire. Thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. So getting back to your pile selection, for pile 1, we have Aquamarine with Discernment. For pile 2, we have Mookaite with Trust. And for pile 3, we have Purple Agate with Recognition. Take a look at the piles here with this man in your mind and see which one you're most drawn to. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. So once you're done picking a pile, you can find your timestamps for your pile in the description box below. Then I'll see you at your reading. Hi pile 1, if you chose the Aquamarine crystal and the Discernment card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how he views your beauty. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest, and you can keep this person in mind while I shuffle your cards. So we are going to start out with Oracle cards, then we'll move to Tarot after. I'm also going to be using some Clairvoyance to get some physical features I see. Okay, so we had a few. I'm not going to take all of them, but let's see. We have Dreaming and we have Acceptance reverse. So this card originally came out reverse, but I made it upright for pile picking purposes. So I'll read both uprights and reverse meanings. Then at the back of the deck, we have the future reverse. So with the future reverse at the back of the deck, I'm getting this classic kind of beauty. Almost think, you know, like a timeless beauty. That's kind of what I'm getting from this card. Someone who would just look beautiful in any era. Maybe you have like a timeless, classic beauty in the sense of even like to do with your clothing style and stuff like that. Maybe your aesthetic is kind of like timeless, and no matter how much the trends change and go, like your style is just you and it will stay the same. Or even expand and evolve, but it's kind of like gonna look good anywhere in any era. A lot of you could have wavy hair. Some of you could have bangs, and something about like the waves in your hair are so beautiful. They just like shape your face beautifully and kind of like enhance the beauty of your face in a way. Like, you know, when a hairstyle really just frames the face well and makes the face stand out even more, that's how he views your beauty. He also really admires your voice. There's something about you having the soft, dreamy look to you, but also soft, dreamy voice. Your eyes are also very dreamy and enchanting in some way to him. You could have darker eyes and small but plump lips. And you could like to wear lip gloss or kind of like lipstick that has a shine or sheen to it. Your beauty is lush, soft, and grounded. There's something very earthy and elegant about your appearance, Pile 1, and he sees you as the embodiment of divine feminine energy. Think Venus incarnate. You might have warm skin, like a warm tone to your skin or an olive tone to your skin. Warm eyes as well, but like darker colored eyes. You could have thinner eyebrows as well. And you could like to do your makeup where you kind of make this area of the face, like here, underneath the eyes, kind of brighter with concealer or powder or something. You could be on the slim side in terms of body weight. I'm also seeing someone that's shorter, or like short to medium-ish height. You could have that kind of look that almost makes him trust you instantly. Like even in the moment he first met you, even if he's someone that doesn't trust people easily, you have that look that kind of screams a kind person that can be trusted, if that makes sense. He also loves to hear your voice on the phone or loves to see you on FaceTime. Obviously, like when he can't see you in person, you may like to use blush to kind of create warmth in your cheeks and kind of create this soft glow by your cheeks as well with like maybe highlighter. You could like to wear makeup that is kind of like more glowy rather than matte. And I'm seeing Lana Del Rey's lips. So some of you could have lips similar to hers. Some of you could have a six-pack, that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, or a very toned stomach. He thinks it's very sexy. Or your stomach could kind of have like a softness, a curve to it. But I don't feel like this pile is like so curvy. Because like I said, I'm picking up on more of a slimness with this pile. He sees your beauty as delicious and yummy. And he sees you as the type of woman he would put a ring on your finger. Like, I'm seeing that you have the kind of beauty, but also inner beauty of like marriage material. Someone that he would take home to his parents. That's kind of what I see in my mind's eye. Not in his mind's eye, sorry. There's also a sweetness to your look. Maybe you look very youthful, or you have this nostalgic quality to your look, like the girl next door but with goddess energy. Your beauty brings comfort, depth, and natural magnetism. Even when you do your makeup, it could still have like a natural look to it. Like I'm seeing natural or soft glam. Some of you could like to dress in a cottagecore aesthetic or more of like a whimsy aesthetic. Boho as well. I'm also seeing clean girl aesthetic, a fresh face beauty. Like I said, I was seeing natural waves, or now I'm even seeing like soft curls. If you do that to your hair, like style it that way. I'm also seeing a lot of like feminine dresses. He thinks that you don't need to change anything about the way you look. Even if you have insecurities, he thinks that that is what makes you beautiful. Like each feature on your face just matches you, fits right for you. Like even if you have any insecurities about your features, if you had to change that, it just wouldn't look cohesive. So that's what's coming through. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen a person where they're like so beautiful and then they have an insecurity and then other people don't understand why. Because they think they're just so beautiful and they think that their features just match perfectly. Where maybe if they had to change one feature, they would still look beautiful, but it maybe just looks more cohesive naturally, right? So I'm seeing something about that. He also likes when you wear jeans, something about like the jeans really showing off the shape of your body, and even your clothes just showing off the shape of your body. I feel like a lot of you kind of like to wear clothes that, I wouldn't say are modest, but I feel like you like to wear like maybe longer tops, jeans, dresses, how I said before. It's not really modest, but it's not really revealing either. It's kind of like in the middle. But there's something about the clothes just showing the shape of your body, even if you're not necessarily showing skin, if that makes sense. Like I'm seeing that lady from Vampire Diaries, I think it's Vampire Diaries, where she wears like these longer tops. Let me just check and make sure. Yeah, Elena Gilbert. So I'm seeing her. Maybe some of you could have a beauty that's kind of similar to hers. Or you look like her or something. So I'm going to remove these cards and check what I see in your tarot cards. I see there's something about like wearing neutral colors or softer muted colors for some of you. And you have like the sparkle brightness in your eyes. So how does he view their beauty? For pile 1, please. How does he view their beauty? We have the Tower. We have the Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Cups. The Muse of Voices, which is the King of Swords. The Six of Cups reverse. And we have the Three of Wands reverse. There's something about you also being photogenic to him. He thinks your photos really look good and he likes to stare at your photos. He may even have them saved on his phone or screenshotted. There's something about you just becoming even more beautiful as time goes by. It's like your beauty never ever truly fades, it just transforms. But some of you are going back to the basics, or you're going back to things you had before within your style, your beauty, that you stopped doing and then you're going back to it. So say for instance you wore these types of shoes back then and now you're going back to it. Or say for instance maybe you've always had wavy hair and you always straightened your hair, but now you're going back to your natural hair. There's something about like going back to our roots, or going back to maybe styles we wore before but stopped wearing. Something like that showing through here. And your hair looks good when it's kind of like not styled too perfectly, in a way where it kind of just looks natural. And I saw your spirit guides as I said that, so I'll take that as confirmation. There's something about you looking like a specific celebrity or something like that. Or what you could do if you want to like take inspiration from people that maybe look like you and kind of see what they're doing with their look. Like, let's say you see someone with a similar body type as you and you maybe look at what they're wearing. Maybe it would look good on you too. And you can use that as inspiration for your look. Or let's say you have someone that has similar features as you and they do their makeup a certain way. You could also maybe take inspiration from that because you know if it looks good on that person, it will look good on you too. You have this calm type of beauty about you. Like even in your facial expressions just seem very calm but expressive at the same time. And you have beauty but also intelligence to him. He also really likes your legs. Because in this card and this card, I'm like really noticing their legs. You have the type of beauty to him that's memorable, that stays in your mind forever and you can never forget and you can never stop thinking about, even if you guys had to have like some kind of separation, which obviously we don't want to happen, but if that were to happen, you would be the one that got away, the one that he can't get out of his mind. But I also feel like you've had an experimental phase where you've kind of just mixed and matched and experimented with your look, but now you're kind of like maybe going to a more mature look or beauty, if that makes sense, or more mature, timeless style. If you ever wear like dresses with slits in it, like slits on the side, it looks really good too. Or anything that kind of just shows off your legs. He also likes the way you do your nails, and if you do like eyeliner, it looks really good on you. I'm seeing mostly dark hair in this pile and like brunette. And there's something about like the cleavage area having like a hard kind of shape to it. Or if you wear like tops or dresses with, I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like showing off a heart-shaped kind of cut. I don't know if that actually exists, but I'm just seeing some kind of top that goes like this, and it kind of makes like a heart shape like that, but not fully. He also really likes the way your waist looks. I feel like recently a lot of you have been investing your money into your look, into your wardrobe, into maybe skincare products, makeup products, maybe getting your eyelashes done. I feel like you've been investing some type of money into your beauty regime. Whatever it is, it's really working, and you can see the difference. He also really loves when you wear like high heels. Something about that just kind of turns him on, and sometimes when you're wearing something like super sexy, it's almost like when he sees you, he just wants to undress you immediately. If you ever wear like red lipsticks on special occasions or darker lipsticks like a deep plum or something, it could look really good on you. But other than that, I feel like most of you usually wear like peach colors, pinks, for like an everyday look. And it looks soft and beautiful. But I feel like when you have some kind of special occasion and you go with that pop of color of like red, it looks really good. If you use lip liner as well, it looks really good. Sometimes he kind of feels insecure, like kind of feels like you're kind of out of his league, and he doesn't know how you got such a beautiful person like you. Beautiful inside and out. And if you've recently gotten a haircut, I feel like it looks really good on you, because I'm seeing someone cut their hair. Or if you've been thinking about it, maybe you should do it. So that is all I have for you, Pile 1. I do hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this resonated down in the comments below. Did I mention any of your features or your specific beauty? Let me know. Yeah, and then I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Hi, Part 2. If you chose the Mookaite crystal and the trust card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how he views your beauty. Please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest, and you can keep this man in your mind while I shuffle. So I'm going to be starting out with oracle cards, then we'll move to tarot after. And I will also be using my clairvoyance to see what specific features I see. So spirit guides of Pile 2, please show me, how does he view Pile 2's beauty? How does he view their beauty? We have inner knowing reverse. And then we have support showing up reverse. With memories reverse at the back of the deck. Okay, so before I even started your reading, when I was looking at this mermaid here, I was seeing that trend. I don't know if it's called a trend, but on TikTok there's this type of makeup style that I'm seeing. Just gonna try remember the name and search for it. I feel like people searched my makeup type. Yeah, it was called toasty makeup. So I don't know if you wear like more browns in your kind of wardrobe. Your beauty kind of reminds me of fall, like kind of warm, toasty. I feel like browns and autumn fall colors kind of look really good on you. I don't know if you are considered an autumn in your beauty. Like, I know there's something called like fall beauty, spring beauty. I forgot what it's called, but I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. And I'm seeing a sunflower in my mind's eyes too. So maybe you also look very good with bright colors, yellow, colors that kind of pop on you. And I feel like you also look very good with makeup that kind of shows off more of your stronger features. So I'm seeing like more of, you guys could get away with more of like a harsher contour, maybe because you have like a deeper skin tone, because I'm seeing more tan to deeper skin tones in this pile. And I'm also seeing like you could have a sharper type of beauty, or a beauty with like stronger features where you could get away with like more heavier makeup, where it looks good on you, whereas maybe it would look too much on somebody else. You could also have very shaped eyebrows. Even if you don't shape them yourself, they could naturally be like that. And you could even look good with like darker aesthetics, like think like maybe more eyeliner, maybe like a smoky eye, darker lip, maybe fuller lashes. I feel like you guys like to go all out with the glam. I'm seeing dark brown eyes, green eyes, and hazel eyes with this pile. And fuller eyebrows, or eyebrows that are just more shaped. There's also something about your breast area coming through. I don't mean to make anybody uncomfortable, but this is what's coming through. So I'm seeing fuller breasts that kind of sits in a perfect way, I want to say. Like maybe they're kind of fuller and they're not like super perky, but the way they sit kind of sits just right, like when you're naked. Something about that's coming through. I don't know if some of you like to wear body glitter or body oil, or if you just kind of like to exfoliate your skin, make your skin very glowy, like moisturized. I'm seeing that. Also, if you have curly hair and you ever do like curly hair updos, they look really good on you. But I'm also seeing straight hair in this pile. I keep seeing like darker makeup looks, like dark lipstick, smoky eyes, like very sultry, sexy kind of look. You also know how to flirt with your eyes. How he views your beauty. I see this magnetic, seductive, otherworldly, and powerful beauty, almost like dark femme fatale kind of energy. You're the type that walks into a room and turns heads without trying. You have that effortless type of beauty about you. He sees your beauty as sexy, intense, yet addictive. The kind that he just can't get enough of. And if he has been with you intimately, he just can't get enough of you. I also see that some of you could like to wear gold jewelry or gold hoops. I'm seeing small hoops, but also larger hoops. Again, I see sharp features, striking eyes, and maybe even a bold style. There is an edge to your appearance or your style. Some of you could like to wear leather jackets. Even if not, I just see this confident posture about you. Some of you could have gone through some kind of glow up and maybe transformed your look. Or you just carry yourself like someone who knows their own power. There is a strong physical attraction here, definitely. He's obsessed with your aura and your look. And I keep seeing glitter for some reason. I feel like you guys aren't afraid to be extra too with your look or with your style. You aren't afraid to experiment and try something new. I even see like statement pieces and a strong silhouette. Some of you could make your own clothes or tailor your clothes. Or, you could not have like that many clothes, but you could know how to like mix and match clothes so that each outfit looks new, even if you're wearing the same top. Like you know how to style it and just make it look like a new look. So you use what you have. You don't maybe need to go out and buy a new outfit every time you go to an event. But it's kind of like you use what you have and you know how to mix and match it. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing a crown. So you could have the type of beauty that screams royalty, that kind of just shows that you carry yourself like a queen. And it's also 1333 on the clock as I say that, so confirmation. I'm also seeing Pisces energy in my mind's eye. So even if you're not a Pisces, you could just have an ethereal kind of quality to your look. There's a mix of Siren and Muse energy here. There's like a light around you that others can't quite define, and it kind of enhances your beauty. I feel like you have a very beautiful aura as well, and that also just enhances your overall magnetism and your overall physical beauty. Because I've literally seen people with beautiful auras, and it makes them even more physically attractive. Although they are already physically attractive, it just enhances that even more. I'm seeing like a cinnamon latte. Maybe your look kind of reminds him of that. I'm seeing like a lot of brown in this pile, like brown hair, autumny colors. Maybe it's because it's fall season right now and some of you are dressing up like that for fall season, but I keep seeing that in my mind's eye. There's also something about your collarbones being nice. You having some kind of curve to your body. Like there's something voluptuous about your body. A lot of you could wear wedges as well. And you could like to wear false lashes as well. Whereas some of you kind of just like to wear mascara, but maybe you just have very nice lashes on its own even. Some of you like to accessorize with hair clips. Like fun type of bold hair clips. And also what I'm seeing as like a beauty tip for you spiritually is, let's say you want to do a specific hairstyle, but you don't know if it would look good on you. If you have a pendulum, take that pendulum and say, would this suit me? And then see if it says yes or no. Of course you can use like other methods like maybe like editing that type of hairstyle on your hair to see if it would look good, or asking other people's opinions. But I don't know why I'm just seeing that for you guys. I've never thought of using a pendulum like that, but that's kind of cool. A lot of you could like to, some of you could like to have stiletto nails. Some of you could like to have shorter nails, not too short, kind of like at a certain length. And then some of you like to do like coffin nails. I'm also seeing like someone wear a lot of rings, and even crystal rings, and even like fun types of sunglasses. Your beauty has like this magical effect on him where he almost feels like he's being controlled by a spell when he looks at you, like he just can't resist you. I'm now going to remove these cards and pull some tarot cards for you. I feel like he also likes to reminisce on the way you look. Like whenever he misses you, he likes to daydream about you and think about you and reminisce about your face and your beauty. And maybe even like if you have been intimate, he may like to reminisce on moments you've had together, or imagine or fantasize moments he would like to create with you. Not just sexually, but like just also like daydreaming about you. So how does he view their beauty? I'm seeing Persephone in my mind's eye. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Six of Swords reversed. So she could be around some of you. We have the Knight of Cups. Or you have a beauty that's quite like hers. I'm not sure what she would look like. I'm just seeing her energy. But if you could like look at her, she's kind of like the goddess of the underworld and of spring. And she kind of represents that duality to me. She's associated with, what is that red fruit called again? I'm trying to think of the name. Oh yeah, pomegranate. So maybe like reds could look good on you too, like red lipsticks. So we have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, she's associated with the underworld, spring. So you could have that dual type of beauty about you where you could have like a soft, cute look to you, but then you could also go with like the kind of more femme fatale look. So she's associated with floral scents, colors like purple, black, and spring greens and yellows. She has the cyclical presence, so maybe you change up your beauty with the season as well, like your look with the season for some of you. Some of you could even look good with like a more goth or darker type of aesthetic. You just have the type of beauty he can't let go of with the world reverse. Like even if he tries to resist you, he just can't. He can't push you away even if he tried, but he doesn't want to. And with the Six of Swords reverse, he thinks that you don't need to change anything about your look. You look perfect as you are right now. There's like this romantic quality to your beauty as well. Like think Marilyn Monroe, how she has like that romantic quality to her look, but also sensual quality. I'm kind of getting that vibe from you guys. Maybe you also have a very nice behind area, curve to your body, like I said before. Nice thighs. You could have more curvy thighs as well. And he really likes to grab them. I'm seeing that, or look at them. I'm also seeing Taurus energy in my mind's eye, which could mean your beauty has a grounded quality to it. And I'm seeing plants in my mind's eye, which reminds me of a beauty that just continues to grow and continues to kind of become more fertile. And maybe when you're blooming, like spiritually, emotionally, when you're, in your best state, it's like your beauty also thrives in that. Like maybe when you're doing well mentally, emotionally, you have this glow to your face that he can't help but notice. It's not subtle. It kind of screams at him. Your beauty is like bold. It's not subtle in any type of way. Your beauty is kind of like the sun, where you can't kind of like ignore it. It's there in your face. It's kind of like something that just stands out. Something about the purses that you wear, I'm seeing a lot of like reds, again, browns, maybe green. I'm seeing purses that are not so big, kind of on the smaller side, ones that you put over your shoulder. And he thinks that other people would wish to have a look like yours. You could also like to wear scrunchies, and even when you put your hair in like a messy bun or something, or you put your hair up, it just still looks really good on you. Even when you don't wear makeup, you still look really good. Like, you could be just wearing an outfit at home, just being cozy, comfortable, and you'll still look good to him. And to other people as well. But for him, he kind of just sees you as very sexy, no matter what you're in. Some of you like to overline your lips a little bit, or enhance certain features of yours. Like, if you know your eyes are your best feature, maybe you enhance it with makeup, and you kind of tone down, not necessarily tone down the other features, but you kind of pay more attention to that specific feature with makeup. Or let's say you know that you always get compliments on your lips, and you enhance your lips in some way more than other features. Or let's say you know that you have really good cheekbones, and you enhance that the most. Something about that is coming through. You could also have pretty feet and toes. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I am. Like, maybe the way you paint your toenails, and maybe you get pedicures a lot. I'm seeing that this pile's big on self-care as well. And he knows that you don't dress up for a man, you dress up for you. Some of you could like to wear those types of heels that are like sharp in the front. I don't know what they're called exactly, but I'm sure you know what I mean. And you could like to wear hairspray when you're doing like an intricate hairstyle that you want to holding like that for hours, if that makes sense. And I keep seeing like fuller breasts. I see him just like wanting to grab you and kiss you every time he sees you passionately. He just can't help but feel turned on by your look. Some of you like to sometimes dress in like this business casual look, the smarter, more defined kind of style. And some of you could like to contour your nose. It looks really good. There's something about the hip area that stands out to him as well. And something about your baby hairs being cute as well. You could also like to wear like headbands, accessorize with your hair. Accessories in your hair, I mean. So that is all I see for you, pile 2. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, I'm seeing like biker shorts. Okay, yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this resonated in the comments below, and I can't wait to see you next time. Hi pile 3, if you chose the purple agate crystal and the recognition card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how he views your beauty for the man on your mind. Please be aware that this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest, and you can keep him in mind while I shuffle your cards. We're going to start out with oracle cards, then I'm going to move on to tarot, and I'm also going to be using my clairvoyance to see what features I get. So I'm hearing that you guys have a perfection to your look. I'm also seeing this very defined cupid's bow and upper lip. Like, you know when someone has like a sharpness to their upper lip and cupid bow, where maybe they enhance it with lipstick with a shape. I'm seeing that. Like, I'm gonna try find an example if you don't know what I'm talking about so that you can look it up. I think I'm thinking of someone specific, but I just want to check if she has that specific lip shape. Okay, if you look at like Taylor Swift and Rihanna, for example, they have that. And I was also I was also thinking of Paige from Charmed, where she wears like that red lip and then her upper lip really looks defined, the Cupid's bow. Okay, so if you want to search that up, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can. Okay, we have Contemplation reverse. And we have Miracles. There could be a lot of blondies in this pile since we see a lot of blonde people here. Whereas maybe one or two of you could have like really dark hair and light eyes, like think Megan Fox kind of look. And I'm seeing like a lot of blonde people in this pile with the cards. We'll see what I get in my mind's eye with my clairvoyance. I'm seeing lighter tones, lighter skin in my mind's eye. I'm also seeing someone get their nails done, but like it looks very natural. I'm also seeing some here, you like to lay your baby hairs or your edges or style your baby hairs in some way. You could have almond eyes, hooded eyes, or eyes that are kind of intimidating. Like maybe some of you have an RBF, but your RBF is sexy. Like even when you look mad, you look sexy. And you could look really good in like sunglasses, especially like more square sunglasses, or those ones that are kind of like not really oval shaped, but I hope you get what I mean. It's not fully circle, but I'm not sure what the exact name of it is. Even cat eye sunglasses would look really good on you. And there's also something about your chest area. You could have a smaller chest area, but there's something about like you wearing things that kind of maybe push them up in some way or something like that, or create more cleavage or something. I feel like he's imagined and fantasized about you stripping for him or dancing for him in a sexy way. That's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. And he's like kind of fantasized about like oiling up your body and massaging your body. I don't know why, but I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. Some of you could like to tan your skin. Like get self-tanner or tan at a salon or something. I don't know if you go to a salon, but yeah. Anyways, I'm also seeing something about like if you're gonna dress up for Halloween this year, or if you've dressed up for Halloween previously and wore something like really sexy, maybe you thought it looked really good, or maybe he thinks your Halloween look this year will look really good, because for some reason in my mind's eye I'm seeing like someone dress up for Halloween but their look really is sexy. You could also have bigger eyes for some of you, like doe eyes. Some of you could have belly rings or piercings in general. You could have smaller lips, more defined cheekbones. Some of you could have athletic body types. And you take very good care of your hair. Like your hair is always brushed and looking good. Maybe you always style it. He thinks that you have a beauty that's uncomparable to others. Like he doesn't even feel the need to look at other women or other people. He just wants you. And he only has eyes for you. That's what I'm seeing. And even when you wear like something super casual, like let's say you're just going to the beach and you're wearing maybe like a swimsuit and shorts over, or flip-flops or something, like you still look really good even when you aren't like doing much with your look. Because when you're wearing clothes, like yes, your clothes may enhance your beauty, but the clothes aren't wearing you, you're wearing the clothes. Like even if you weren't wearing anything special, you would still look gorgeous. I don't know if some of you have ever worn like a revenge dress, or gotten like really dressed up, or gave yourself some kind of glow up to almost like make somebody jealous. I think it worked. I don't know if it was for this man, another person, but that's what I see. There's a lot of sexual attraction here. So much so that he would almost like want to put a baby in you. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I am. Like I'm seeing an ice cream in my mind's eye. So he almost just like wants to lick you up. Lots of sexual energies here. I'm even seeing fire. So he feels like very passionate about you and your beauty. And fire can represent like a sexiness, a passion, a temptation. At least when we're talking about beauty, that's what I think of. And you're possibly also someone that takes care of yourself, you know, eats very healthy. And maybe that reflects in your physical look. Like maybe your skin looks very healthy, your hair, your body, whatever it is, you just look healthy. Some of you have like a sun-kissed look, or you create the sun-kissed look with like blush or something. Or like if you have natural freckles or drawn freckles, I'm seeing that too. I'm even seeing someone with a cute dimple, or even just like a beautiful smile. And you look so cute when you're laughing as well. Maybe he loves to always like say little jokes to you or make you laugh or like tease you or tickle you or something. I'm seeing that. You could like to tweeze your eyebrows. I'm seeing some of you like shave off half of your eyebrow and then like draw on the rest. And it really suits you if you do that. I'm not saying you should go and do that because I can't guarantee that it will look good on everyone. But if you already do that, then, you know, it really suits you. You're just really seductive to him. That's what I see. But you also have this elegant, angelic, almost type of look to you. You may have like a natural symmetry or a delicate, balanced kind of look. Yet there's also sharpness to your features. So I feel like your features kind of balance out. Some of them are delicate, whereas some of them are very sharp. There's also an air of mystery around you. And you may move with like soft movements. You may have a calm smile or a very big smile. I'm seeing flowing fabrics, but also clothes that are very tight on the body. And there's also a quiet confidence to your look and to the way you carry yourself. You don't have to be the best dressed or have to like impress anybody to be noticed. You just are noticed for your own beauty. And like I said, your beauty doesn't have to be compared to other people's. I feel like you're beautiful in your own way. Maybe you're also someone that can, like, on a casual day, not put that much thought into your outfit or your look, but you still look good. Okay, so I'm going to remove these cards and take a look at what I can see from your tarot cards. You also have this seductive voice. He finds your voice turns him on a lot. Your voice doesn't come through as like soft. It comes through as like not harsh either, but I'm trying to explain what I'm hearing in my mind. Like the voice I'm hearing isn't raspy, but it has like a low tone to it. It's not high pitched. It's not raspy, but it kind of has a little bit of rasp to it, but not super raspy, but it's still like feminine, this voice I'm hearing in my mind. Anyways, I hope I explained that properly. So how does he see their beauty? Pile 3, please. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Moon reverse. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. And like when you wear dresses, they just fall on your body and kind of show off the silhouette of your body. Even when you wear like minimal makeup, there's still something that looks good about you. Like I keep seeing that. So 5 of Swords, the Moon reverse, 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups, 2 of Pentacles reverse. Some of you could like to maybe wear like baggy pants, tight top, or the reverse. loose top, tight pants. There's something about creating symmetry through like the tightness or looseness of the clothes, or the shape of the clothes, or the patterns of the clothes, like where maybe you wear a patterned top and a neutral color pants, to kind of blend the two together. I'm even seeing more of a coquette vibe or aesthetic. Some of you could like to dress more modest, whereas others of you like to wear like a lot of shorts, like beach looks I'm seeing. Like I see someone that, for example, like lives in California and they're like going to the beach every day and their look almost seems very coastal. I'm also seeing light colored eyes like blue, gray. And some of you could sometimes like to dress like Adam Sandler when you're like just chilling, but you still look hot. But you're hot but graceful at the same time. Like you know how to mix those two energies in your look. And some of you could sometimes like to wear sneakers, like when you just want to be comfortable. If you ever wear something that shows your back, it looks really good. Because in both of these cards, they're wearing some kind of like backless dress. I'm even seeing like athleisure wear. Some of you like to wear like leggings a lot and things like that. It looks good. And even if you have like, I'm seeing like someone with like is it called crow feet? I don't know what it's called exactly, but like those lines that show up by your eyes when you smile a lot, it looks really good. Or maybe you have like smile lines, but it just shows that you've smiled a lot, that you've used a lot of facial expressions. Maybe you have a very expressive face, and he loves that about your face. Crow's feet, is it called that? Some of you could also be on the taller side physically. And some of you could also be very flexible. Like, I don't know if you've done dancing before, or ballet, or even gymnastics or something. Like, I'm seeing someone that's able to do the splits. Also, when you wear like statement earrings, like let's say you're going to some kind of formal event and you're wearing like those dangly earrings, it looks really good on you. And even like colorful makeup or colorful clothes looks good on you. I see him wanting to buy you flowers. And I even see dresses or tops that kind of have like a mesh see-through quality to it. He likes to stare at you, and I feel like he can never get bored of looking at you. You just have this aesthetically pleasing, nice to look at kind of face and beauty. And I pick up that this pile really likes blush. Or you have like a natural rosy tint to your cheeks, even if you don't wear blush. And some of you, or a lot of you watching this pile, keep up with your physical hygiene in a way that, like, you won't not keep up with your physical hygiene. Like, let's say you're gonna wear makeup, you're not gonna just put on makeup, you're first gonna wash your face, or something like that's coming through where you're just taking care of yourself and he can see it. Even like your legs are very smooth all the time, that's what I'm seeing. Some of you could like to wear ankle bracelets. And you have the type of beauty that other women would gossip about or be jealous of. That's what he thinks. So that is all I have for you, pile 3. I do hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this resonated down in the comments below. And I can't wait to see you next time. Thank you for watching.